Hey guys, so welcome to 3026 West Lyndale. This is unit number 2. This is the penthouse unit, and it's a very rare opportunity for you because there are not very many penthouses that have this much space. Typically, this space is reserved for duplex downs, so it's so exciting. This has a full floor of just open concept, with the second story having all your bedrooms, 3 bedrooms and 2 bathrooms on the second story. And you have an entire rooftop deck that spans the entire length of the property. Now, the thing that I love about it is its southern exposure, which means you're gonna get a ton of natural sunlight throughout the entire day. And you have such a huge living area that is all open concept. What you typically find with a lot of these duplexes, typically the kitchen is going to be moved up with one of the bedrooms on this main floor. So it's kind of a unique experience to have all 3 on one level. Because this is such a long property and because it's so open, it actually can be broken up into multiple different living situations depending on how you live. And what we always say with real estate, flexibility is key. So that is such an important thing to remember. We have it set up, and this is professionally staged, we have it set up as a living space and a dining room, but really it's so large that you could do a living space, break it up with another dining table and rotate it, and then still do another full-on sitting area. Our clients, when they lived here, they actually used the middle area as a playroom for their kids, and they had a ton of kids' toys, so it definitely fits a lot. There are electric junctions so that you can actually put in chandeliers and you can customize it to the way that you want to live, which is absolutely amazing. And you also have a full wall of windows on 2 sides, which again captures a lot of the natural light. Walking into the kitchen, I'm obsessed. They actually did a really phenomenal job when the developer built it back in 2019. They chose 2 tones, but they did it in a very different way than most developers do it. A lot of the times you're gonna see the tuxedo look, which is gonna be on the lower cabinets, and then the upper cabinets are completely different. This one actually has a huge contrast with the wall of cabinets on the back where the fridge is, but you have cabinets that go all the way up to the ceiling, which is maximizing the amount of space that you have for storing everything. Best thing about this is it's a huge kitchen island. We have 4 bar stool seats here for an eat-in experience. The pendant lights are amazing because they actually do add contrast and they tie the whole kitchen in. You have all drawers on the kitchen island and they're all on soft close, which is amazing. The developer, when they built this, put in a Bosch appliance package. All of them match. They're all really nice. One of the things that I adore about this kitchen, it was a very nice attention to detail, was the big undermount sink that has the window to capture natural light. And all of these cabinets are incredible. It really just maximizes the amount of space that you have. And on top of it, you actually do get a pantry as well, which is such a rare thing in the city of Chicago. So if you are a chef, a cook, anything like that, or you just have a growing family with just, you need a lot of food and a lot of stuff, or you entertain, this is definitely the space that you're gonna wanna be in. The rare thing in the city of Chicago is having a pantry. Now, the other nice thing about this is it can be made as a pantry or it can be made as a coat closet. We actually in the city of Chicago have 2 points of exit. So most people or most developers will only put in 1 coat closet. The nice thing is in this one, you have 1 by the front door and you also have this one. So it just maximizes the amount of space that you have. And all of them are built out. You have an incredible entryway bench. So again, when you're going down to your car, because it depends on how you kind of maneuver, again, flexibility is essential. So having the bench with the shoe racks underneath to just prevent the clutter from building up, that's gonna be amazing. That's gonna be right here with the coat rack, as well as the coat closet right here. Most people don't think about this a lot, but you do have the back stairwell that comes up and it's a landing. And so because there's only 2 units in this building, you actually have this landing going up. So if you wanted to put a grill right here, you could definitely do it. And it's right next to your kitchen, so the in and out, which is phenomenal. Because those are specific just for you, if you do want extra storage, you could always put storage bench, bistro table. You could do morning coffee out there. You could do whatever you want with it, which is always really nice. It's just extra flex space. So you have the rooftop deck, but then you also do have these 2 landings, which you can actually use a lot. Oh, hidden amongst the doors, little secret of this property, is actually having a small little powder room right off of the main living space. I love that. That makes a huge difference. Then you also, again, have another coat closet. So depending on what door you use, if you're a commuter because the blue line is a block away and you come through the front door, you keep all your stuff here. If you're a driver and you're going to the suburbs or you're going anywhere else, you have a coat closet in the back. Again, flexibility is the most important thing when it comes to real estate. Last but not least, electric blinds. You don't think about it, but it makes a huge difference. So on this floor, as well as upstairs, you have electric blinds, which is really nice. So let's head on up. This is essentially a single family home in the sky. So the positives about it is you just capture a ton of natural light, which most single family homes don't have, but it has the same layout. The nice thing is the second floor, which is the top floor, has all of our bedrooms on it. So you have 3 full bedrooms and 2 full baths, as well as your laundry is on this level. It makes it just such a convenient lifestyle for anybody because a lot of people like the separation between living space and where you're actually sleeping. You have 2 bedrooms that are in the front of the property. The nice thing is the primary suite bathroom separates the kids' rooms and the offices versus where the primary is. This is our second largest bedroom. This is in the front of the building. It actually goes the width of the whole property. We have a queen size bed in here. Obviously there's enough room in here that if you wanted to do a day bed or a guest bed plus an office, you can always do that. And you have blackout blinds on this because it is southern exposure. You're gonna get a ton of natural sunlight. You have a huge walk-in closet on the second bedroom, fully built out, and you have a little dressing mirror right there. So you can look when your outfits are snatched. So cute. Yeah, it's so cute and I look really cute. In the hallway, you have a full bathroom right off of both of the bedrooms. Really nice built-in linen closet right here. You have a floating vanity with a ton of storage. The navy blue is really pretty. And then you have the brass fixtures, which I'm always obsessed with brass fixtures. It's just my personality. And so I love it. But you have a very timeless tile, which is always really nice as well. Where's Samuel? He's in the tub. All right, the third bedroom was their kids' bedroom, so hence the lovely little flowers. But if you wanted to, you could always paint it. This is the smallest of the bedrooms, but it does fit a queen size bed. I always use this tactic. My arm lengths are 6 feet, which is practically a king size bed. So you could do a king size bed in here, and here would be a queen. That's my gay joke. If you flip your wrist, then I'm a queen. It's actually fun for an office as well. But you still get a really nice window. Because they actually did a higher window as well, you could make this a bed wall as well. So it gives you a lot of flexibility for both. And again, fully built out closet space, which is amazing. So the ceiling height through both levels of the property are actually 9 feet. And because of the newer construction, you actually get 8-foot doors, which just adds to the space. Doesn't it? Full side-by-side washer and dryer, even more extra storage, but you have side-by-side washer and dryer all on the same level of the bedrooms. So when you're doing laundry and you're watching TV downstairs, it doesn't distract you, but it also just makes it super convenient so you're not schlepping laundry up and down. Other thing, realtors, if you're watching this, braided stainless steel hoses. If you've been through an inspection, you know that's a plus. So essentially it will pass. Now we're coming into the primary bedroom. I love this primary. So you get a really nice big window, but you have multiple bed walls, which is really a fantastic thing. You can put the bed on this wall, or if you wanted to, you could always put the bed on this wall and make it a full feature. Lots and lots and lots of space. This is a king size bed with 2 large nightstands on it. You also have the ensuite bathroom, which is absolutely stunning. Now the great thing about it is you have the double vanity with the floating cabinets. You have a lot of cabinet space underneath. Also, you have heated floors in the bathroom. If you know those cold Chicago winter nights or mornings, you would love it. I love the marble, like the full marble tile, the subway tile that goes all the way up to the ceiling. It's so pretty. And then with the brass fixtures again, and you get a full separate tub, which are perfect for those days you go on runs and you need an Epsom salt bath after you ran the 606, or you run the boulevards, Logan and Palmer and Sacramento, all the way around. So when you do those runs, the best gay jokes are me going into the closet. So this is such a wonderful walk-in closet, all customized and built out. You have the silent close drawers, tons and tons of hanging space, and it goes all the way up to the ceiling, which is really nice. Shall we go up to the roof deck? All right, let's do it. As I mentioned, you have 2 landings as well as your rooftop deck. So lots and lots and lots of outdoor space, which is really nice. And this is the money shot. Obviously, Chicago is known for rooftops. It is private to this unit. But the best thing about being in Logan Square, you get the full skyline view of downtown Chicago. So you get the Hancock, you get the Sears Tower, you get Trump Tower, Aon Center. All of the major architectural buildings are straight right there for you to visualize and see. So the other nice thing about being up here, you have gas as well as water and electricity up here. So you could build this out and use it as your play space. It's gonna be absolutely phenomenal. So thank you guys so much for taking the time to tour this property with us. If you stuck around this long, we really, really, really appreciate it. Hopefully that means that you have a ton of interest in this home. We personally invite you to come and set up a private showing so that we can actually take you through in person so that you can fall in love with this house. As always, we would love to help you live your Chicago lifestyle. So if you are not working with an agent and you are looking for an agent to buy a property or sell another home here in the city of Chicago, we would love to help you out. Make sure you contact me. I'll leave my cell phone right here. If you've made it through this video, hopefully that means you appreciate us and that you would like and subscribe to our YouTube channel. Become a part of our community. Living the Chicago lifestyle is such a fun thing for us. Take a walk with us through all the other different neighborhoods that we are exploring in Chicago. We have a couple more that are coming on for this year that my little dog Rodeo and I are like walking around and doing, and it is so much fun. As always, we want to help you live your Chicago lifestyle. So make sure you come over and explore Logan Square because I think you're going to really like it.